Good morning, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful night's rest. So today is 5th of September, which is on Thursday, 2024. We're looking towards some high impact news on some currency pairs, especially for dollar. And don't forget, tomorrow is NFP, our first non-farm payroll. Okay, first NFP. Our NFP for the month of September, which is coming on the first Friday, right, of every month. So today, on Thursday, 5th of September, we are having some high impact news today, especially on US dollar. Okay, we are having high impact news on US dollar, which is 1:50 p.m., which is ADP non-farm employment change. By 1:30, we are having unemployment claims, and by 3 p.m., we are having ISM PMIs. So we are having these three news today, and it shows that market will be extremely volatile today, and there might be a sort of range or non-market consistency um, during this period. But then we still need to look towards some pairs. We still need to look towards some pairs, some market conditions, some entries, some chart patterns before this 1:15 during this session. So, like I said, 1:50 p.m. we are expecting a high impact news on ADP non-employment change. Also, by 1:30, we are expecting unemployment claims. About 3 p.m. ISM PMIs. So for ADP non-farm employment change, if the actual ADP employment change, if the actual is greater than the forecast, or let me just make it very simple. If the data is written in red like this, it's telling you that dollar will be what? Will be extremely weak. Okay. So which means that any dollar pair like USD CAD, USD CHF, we are going to look towards some bearish sentiment. We are going to sell them. But if they are written in green colors, which means that it is very, very bullish. So we need to buy pairs that has USD as the base. So for example, pairs like USCHF, USD CAD, USD, SZAR, etc. We are going to buy. Okay. So don't forget that, and please take note of that. If this data by 1:15, if they are written in red, it means we have some bearish sentiments. We are going to sell pairs like USD CAD, USCHF, USD JPY. Okay, but if they are rich and you are going to buy some currencies like GBP USD, AUD USD, gold, etc. Okay, don't forget that, and let's put that at the back of our mind. Okay, so let's look at the chart. I'll be looking at the chart this morning to look at some patterns, some market movement, and all that. But don't forget that once we are having news, anytime we are having high impact news, we used to have market volatility. It could move in any direction. Okay, so yesterday during the New York session, I was anticipating some positive or some bullish sentiment for dollar, hopefully to this level. Hopefully to 102.401 or this zone, also this level. Okay, so we had a reaction on market from this level. So we had a rejection of market from that level. This support zone to resistance zone. And since then, market has been what? Has been falling. So what are we now anticipating for today, which shows that we are still bearish for US dollar. We are still bearish for US dollar. But then I mentioned something yesterday. I mentioned something yesterday. I mentioned that we are, expecting price to come down and reject these levels, right? So this level is still intact, and we hope to see if the market will have some sort of rejections at 100.995 region. So before the news, we are still bearish. Dollar is still very, very weak, but on 1 hour time frame, we have an SNR level at this price. We have a support resistance level at 101.025. Okay, so let's use that information to look at what we are still expecting in the market. So daily time frame for USCHF, we had market a double rejection here, and this information shows that if the price of dollar, if the news comes out negative for dollar, this could serve as a continuation to the downside. Okay, it could serve as a continuation to the downside, which means we will still continue selling dollar. Okay, we still continue selling dollar. Okay, but if it comes out bullish, then we could also look towards buying, because at this level, we are having a very, very strong support resistance area here. So I'll be waiting for a rejection at 0.8414 region at this zone, which is a breaker block. 0.84397. Okay, don't forget 0.84397. I'll be expecting a rejection at that level on 4 hours time frame. So when I go to 1 hour time frame also, I'm also looking at selling at, market rejection before thinking of buying, right? There are no presence of buyers and sellers in this market because we've had markets still ranging, and it's not giving us a clear trend, okay? So this morning, because of the news, we might literally have range, and not market consistency before we continue selling, okay, or before we continue buying. But I'm looking at that level, 0.84397 region, before I decide if market will continue selling, because that region, because that region, 0.84397 region, is a very, very strong resistance that has been broken to become what? Support level, and it has not been tested. So 0.84397 is what I'm looking for. Once price gets to that level and we have possible rejection, I am going to buy. Okay, so let's continue. We look at USD, look at gold. Okay, so gold yesterday reacted at this S&R level. Gold yesterday reacted at this zone. Right? So we could literally have probably possible continuations to the upside, okay? Because this is a very, very strong resistance point, and market shows double rejection at that area. So what I would just say, I will not say we should buy yet, because we still have a lot of resistance at this zone, okay? We still have a lot of resistance at this zone, and it is not giving us, market is not giving us a very, very good entry. Okay, so we have a lot of resistance at these zones. We have the force resistance here, right? So market could come down to this level. Market could move up to this zone and retest before probably going to the upside. Or before going to the what? To the upside. So, and we also have another S&R level here on 4 hours. So I'm marking up the resistance for us so that once market rejects that level, also this is another resistance. We have this another broken resistance here. So the thing is, if we have sellers, like market could not break this level, once market close below 250.320, then we look towards a short sell. Okay, once it close below 250.3430, Look towards a short sale. And if it does, it moves up. Probably it moves up, and this 2525 2511 area will be the next area we look out for sellers to coming on board. Okay, so don't forget, I'm marking out the most important resistance point that market could change. Okay, that is what I'm marking out, and I'll be using support and resistance a whole lot. So I'll be using support and what resistance a whole lot. So first is market has gotten to a very strong resistance, and it seems to be going to break it. Once it's break it, then we look towards 2511.771 region for a sell. Okay, so I can't tell us to buy now because market is at a resistance level. We need a proper retracement before entering into any market. Okay, so let's go to USD card. Okay, so for USD card, we had a very possible strong rejection at this level yesterday. At that level yesterday, we had a strong rejection, and we had a very, very strong rejection at that level yesterday, and which shows that we are still having presence of sellers in that very market. We're still having presence of sellers in this market. And if you look at this level, this was a support. This was a previous support. Like this is a key level zone. This level is a key level. You can see we have a resistance on support level, and market broke it to this zone. And if we change to line charts, you would see how market rejected that point yesterday and gets to this support Okay, so I'll get to that support. So that is why I said we are still going to be very, very patient. We are still going to be watchful of this level, because if you look at this, because if you look at this resistance, this was the last resistance that was not being broken. So I'll be hoping to see a reversal. So we've been hoping to see a possible market rejection at this level. Okay. A possible market rejection at this level, which is 1.34841. Okay, 1.34841. We hope to see a possible rejection at that level. So that is why I am still very, very patient looking at this very, very market, because we might say markets will sell because of this present structure, but there are a lot of resistance, demand, and everything at this price. So that is why we are very, very patient, and we need to be very, very careful at trading this. So I look at 1.34866 for a possible rejections, buyers changing of sentiment before I enter into the buying USD card or USD CHF. So we talk about gold, we talk about USD card. Let's go to Hero USD. Okay, first let's look into GBP USD. So for GBP USD, okay, for GBP USD yesterday, I think I gave a sell signal, and I will tell us the reason why it failed yesterday, aside from the news that came up and pushes it up. Okay, the reason why it failed, I'm going to tell us. yesterday. Okay, so we have a market rejection at this level. Market rejected this SNR zone, but did not break any structure. So we still need more patience to see if there are still going to be buyers in this market. You can see we have a rejection here. A market has not been able to move to the upside. So I'll still be looking towards bearish sentiment for GBP USD, looking towards bearish sentiment. This was the effect of the news. So the effect of the news, and it got to this resistance point, rejected but could not break. Also retested this inner resistance before moving to the upside. So I'll be looking towards bearish sentiment. Okay, I'll be looking towards bearish sentiment for GBP US this morning, but the structure has not been confirmed. We still need a break of this low, which is 1.31480, before we decide to buy or sell. Okay, so we are still going to be very, very patient this morning, and for me, I'm still looking towards bearish sentiment. Yeah, I'm still looking towards bearish sentiment because market rejected the SNR level on 4 hours. Okay, it rejected this zone, and since then we've not been able to have presence of buyers since then. Okay, so I'll be watchful to see what will happen for GBP USD, and I would like us to be very, very patient before making our decision. Euro USD. Okay, so this was what happened yesterday when I gave the instant sell order for Euro USD. I gave the instant sell order for Euro USD yesterday, but market is unable to break this SNR point, which is a very, very strong SNR level. This zone, market was unable to break. So good 4 hours time frame. Can you see this level? It's a very, very strong zone. The market was also unable to break them. But something is, I'm looking at another level here. Looking at another level here where we have a rejection. So I'm hoping for this support, this SNR level to fail. Once this SNR level fails, then we can now look towards selling. And if you look at this zone, you can see from here, we are having this SNR, this support resistance level. We have market reject it, move to the upside. And same thing happened also here. I'll show you on 1 hour. Same thing also happened here, right? So you can see there are resistance points. This is support, resistance. Market broke it, moved to this SNR and started ranging. Now, the reason I'm expecting this level to fail is because if price can close below this level, then the sell will be what? Will be very, very much confirmed. Because if you look at this market movement, we are bearish in this market movement. Okay, we are bearish in this market movement because we have market creating series of higher lows, higher high, higher lows, higher high. And this tends to be the first movement that breaks it. Okay, tends to be the first movement that breaks it. So two things I'm looking at. That's why I'm not going to make any decision at the moment. I want to see if this will not break. If this area is tested one more time, then we are going to buy. Okay, but if this area breaks, then we are going to look towards selling. And now this is the reason why the Euro USD failed yesterday. I didn't see this zone. I did not see this level. I did not see it while I was doing analysis. Okay, I did not see this level. It was when market moved. I think market moved about 15 pips to our direction, very close to hitting TP, and I saw this rejection. Immediately I saw the rejections, I was oh, okay. You can see this was the reason why market bought massively yesterday. And here, and it's also part of the news. It's also because of the news, right? We are having news. We had news yesterday by 3 p.m., which boost the movement, and buyers came in, but the buyers could not break the resistance on 1 hour time frame. Okay, could not break the resistance on 1 hour time frame. So two things that I said, I'm looking at market rejecting this level. Once we have a solid rejection, then probably we can take a sell down to 1.0655 area. But if there are no rejections, there is no entrance. That is why I said in trading, we need to react and not predict. Okay, you need to react and not predict. Once market get to this level, we need to look for or wait for some certain rejections or reactions before taking our trades. before taking our trades. Okay, so I think this morning vibes is giving us yes, yeah, on Euro USD yesterday. Don't worry, we are going to make it back. Okay, we are going to make it back. That was what happened. That was what happened, and that was the reason why. I mean, that was the reason we couldn't place the entry. We moved, market moved. At least I gave the signal here, and the TP was around here. So the market moved about 10 to 15 pips in our direction, right? Moved about 12 pips in our direction before getting inside this zone. And market and the news came because the news was very weak for dollar. It aided it, started pushing it up. Okay, that is that on Euro USD. Let's go to Euro JPY. Euro JPY. Okay, so Euro JPY. Okay, we look at GPY UD2. So Euro JPY on a daily time frame, we will continue selling Euro JPY. Okay, we are continue selling Euro JPY till we get to this support zone, 157.072702. So this is the next support that is happening, and we are still bearish. So there's no entry at the moment. I can't say we should enter now because market has moved a whole lot, and it's heading down to 157.702. So what we are going to do for this is we are going to wait for a retracement before selling. We need sellers to come, maybe some sort of sub buyers to come in on board before selling. Hopefully, market retraces up to this zone. Market retraces up to this zone before we decide to take our sell. So Euro JPY needs patience, and we are going to wait for it before placing any entry. We seems to be we seems to be looking at all these pairs, and they seems to be giving us some like patterns that needs patience because I think most of them are in a retracement phase. GBP AUD, we are currently in a resistance point. We have market at this rejection. Market rejected this S and R. This support becomes resistance zone. Okay, so I'll be warming up for a sell as well for GBP AUD because market is at this strong resistance. I'll be warming up from sell. Probably we could use a sell stop order. We could use a sell stop order for GBP AUD. Okay, I'll probably take an instant sell. Let's see. GBP AUD sell order. Okay, GBP AUD sell order. If you use a sell stop around here, selling GBP will not be a bad idea. Selling GBP AUD will not be a bad idea if this current candle closes bearish. So if this current 15-minute candle closes bearish, we will look towards selling, and our first TP will be here. First TP will be here. Second TP will be here. So I think we should look towards, we should sell GBP AUD at current market price. And the reason why I'm saying we should sell is because market has rejected this resistance many times, and we are at a very major resistance from daily time frame. So GPAUD, I'll look towards selling, or probably could use the sell stop order at 1.95461. So I will bring it down a little bit because GPAUD has given us a good sell structure. So a break of this SNR will give us good entry. Okay, will give us good entry for a proper sell for GBP AUD. Okay, so sell stop GBP AUD. Sell stop at 1.95396. SL 1.95678. CP1 CP1 1.95171. CP2 1.94885. Okay, that's my signal for GBP AUD. And let's see if the market will move in that particular direction. Okay, so once market gets to this level, we could experience a short retracement. We shouldn't waver. We experience a short retracement before entering into that market. So GBP AUD, I'm using a sell stop order. Okay, I'm using a sell stop order for GBP AUD. Okay, but I'm bearish on GBP AUD. It's giving us good sell confirmation, but it has not, the entry is not yet confirmed. The entry is not yet confirmed. So that's why I use a sell stop order. So GBP AUD. Okay, so I think that will be all for this morning. Let's look at BTC before we go. Okay, so for BTC, I said it that I'm not seeing any bullish sentiment for BTC. We are still going to experience much more bearish sentiment for Bitcoin. And market has created a resistance point here, which is fresh. Market has created a very resistance after rejecting that zone. So we're heading towards the next support, which is here. The nearest support zone, which is here. Then look at 4 hours time frame. We can see as market rejected that level, we are still heading downwards. So Bitcoin, I'm still bearish. Like I said yesterday, I'm still very bearish. I just need market to retrace before we move into the upside. Okay. Before we enter sell Okay, so this area, this is a support. Market will reject this support and move probably reject this resistance before selling. So it's very obvious that Bitcoin, we are looking towards some bearish sentiment for BTC. Okay, we are looking for some bearish sentiment for Bitcoin. Okay, so no entry today except for GBP AUD, which shows market is very currently at this resistance point. I could have said we should enter now, but market is not yet settled. It could go up to take out some stop losses before falling. And probably once market starts falling, we should experience much more bearish sentiment for GBP AUD because of the daily resistance that it's touched yesterday and rejected. So look towards for some bearish sentiment for GBP AUD. Okay, so look towards for some bearish sentiment for GBP AUD. Thank you very much for the time this morning. Tomorrow is NFP. Please don't forget, try and fund your account. We have our expert traders that are very, very ready to take us for the live session tomorrow. We just fund your account and place the trade, place the signals once it is dropped, and enjoy the profit. We are having our advanced class today, both in Lagos office and in Abuja office. We're having our advanced class today. We still continue with support and resistance and all that. And also we have very, very good system for our copy trade. So if you are just starting new, you're a beginner, you don't understand how to trade, speak to your account manager that you want to join the copy trade system and your account will be connected. Okay, have a wonderful trading time, everybody, and good morning.